Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to the channel where I take you on a journey to capture the vision of my life and hopes to inspire you to do the exact same thing. What does that even mean? Today, we're going to talk about it. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel where I'm going to remove this little stuffed animal that looks like it's dying in the background and have him not be so distracting. Oh, there's a little foot. So, for those of you that are new to this channel, hi, welcome. Please remember to subscribe, click the gray bell to be notified the moment I upload another video every Wednesday. A lot of you have found my channel through me sharing my experience in discovering my ADHD. That was not my original intent for this channel. Surprise, surprise. I started this channel because I was struggling, and mental health has always been so important to me, especially after I found Christ. If you haven't seen my testimony, you could watch it here. I'll put it in the cards. I never know which side to point to. Beep, 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 beep. My testimony is something that's very personal to me. All I know is I don't know everything. But the one thing I do know is that God rescued me. With my mom passing recently, me and her were going to share our faith a lot of it on this channel here, and we never got the chance. And in honor of my mom's memory and the promise that we made together for this channel, the prayer that I wrote for this channel when I first started, I'm going to stick to it. So I want to talk about mental health beyond just ADHD, and I want to talk about it with a Christian mindset. When I first started this channel, I was depressed. You can watch my first little video. I just knew that I was not in a good place, and I was like, I need to do something about it, and I need to be creative. And creativity has genuinely been such an amazing outlet, and it's a gift God has given me to get myself out of the position I was in. And I say, where I take you on a journey to capture the vision of my life. I'm literally, capturing my life on camera, because I want to envision a better life for myself, because I have to believe that there is hope, to believe that walking through this difficult life, if I work to improve myself, my external reality will be better. And the best way for me to do that is by digging into the Bible. So what do we have here? I just wanted to read from the Bible real quick, which is something that I think is amazing. Before I say that, I just want to finish up, capture the vision of my life and hopes to inspire you to do the same. By saying that, I hope to inspire you to envision and pursue a better life for yourself. And I don't mean riches. I don't mean, external things. I mean internal peace with who you were created as and who God designed you to be. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. And I have that verse pulled up. You created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. You know that full well. Reading that made me realize, you know what? Instead of fighting to want to not be who I am, I'm going to accept how God created me. And I'm going to learn about it and try to improve myself through it, but also not just cling on to that being my thing. But also know that you have value in God's eyes, that the God that knew who you were before you were born cares about you. Really let that settle in. If you don't have faith in God, I understand. I used to be there. I used to not believe in God, but I challenge you to pray to him, to ask him to show you who he is. Seek him and see what will happen from that. I tell you guys every time at the end of each of my videos that I love prayer. By the way, totally cutting myself off. It is really hot in my apartment because my AC is broken. So there's that. But I challenge you to pray. I say that at the end of all my videos, how much I love prayer, and that's because prayer changed my life in the form of, I saw the results of how it was used to help rescue me. That seeing what happened a month after I prayed to God and how he rescued me, all I knew was I knew nothing, but all I knew was that God rescued me. So I just ask you to find your value in seeking God and find your value in knowing that there is a creator that created you to be who you are and to show his glory and to show who he is through your brokenness. His power is made perfect in our weakness. So I don't need to sit and dog myself for having ADHD. Every day I just need to give my life to God, surrender my life to God, and he'll shine through me. I've had people pray for me for healing. I don't believe that my ADHD is gone, but I think that by accepting it and asking God to heal my heart towards the way I was created, that has been the most beautiful gift that I've learned to receive and accept about the way I am, if that even makes sense. I'm really grateful that God's like, stop trying to fight who you were created to be from me. I created you. Who are you to judge how the potter creates the pot? You know, like God forms us. God puts us into these little packages, and each one of us are different. If we all looked the same, if we all had the same minds, the world would really, so cliche to say, the world would really be a boring place. This video is probably a big left turn for some people, but it's just taken me that long to make that left turn. It took years of figuring out my ADHD, about my personal life and things, that the goings on of my life. And then with losing my mom, and up until prior to losing her, we were going to put videos out. Like, you have no idea the excitement that we had and that she had about sharing our faith. Because if you haven't seen my testimony, was used by God to help reach me. And so it's like embedded deep in my heart how much I'm grateful for my mom for that. This might seem like off the cuff and just unexpected, but it isn't from my perspective, because it's literally been in the back of my mind every single time I make a video about only just ADHD, which is such a big part of my life. And finding out all those answers, I do believe that knowing about my ADHD is an answered prayer. And learning about my ADHD has got me to a point of acceptance and learning how to cope through it all. But at the same time, only just sitting in that, it becomes your identity. And I know that I'm more than just a diagnosis of ADHD. So I just encourage anybody watching this video to continue to fight to capture the vision of their life, to believe that there is hope, to envision more for themselves than just whatever rut that they're in. Again, thank you for all of your grace, for everybody that watches my channel, for knowing that I do have ADHD. I do sometimes don't hit the mark correctly. I am not a preacher. I don't have everything right. I don't know everything. I've tried to share with you where I started a couple years ago and where I am now. And it has been, from my perspective, since the beginning of this channel, literally such a 180. I was depressed, living alone, feeling worthless. And before I knew it, I got diagnosed with ADHD, learned a lot about that, made a lot of mistakes along the way, lost friends, gained new friends, really struggled with connecting at church because of my interactions with people, found out that I need to give them grace as much as I want grace back, learned to continue to go back to God for my source of strength and understanding. And prayer has been a big part of all of my journey all along the way. And here I am after losing my mom in one of the worst years and one of the worst seasons of most people's lives. Just wanting to say that as hard as it is, God will be with you throughout it all. I hope that this video is an encouragement for anybody that's seeking God and curious about my faith. Please, if you have any questions, if you want to share your thoughts, I know this video is a little different from what we usually go to. I want to start talking about mental illness in a broader perspective and continue to incorporate my perspective on the Bible in that. This is really scary for me because I'm probably going to lose subscribers, and I'm okay with that because I'm okay with it. I mean, I want to continue to talk about complicated issues with mental health and things like that, because I think it's something that God has put on my heart, and it's something that's been on my heart for a very long time. I'm going to continue to share about ADHD, but it's just not going to be the highlight and the only of this video. As you can tell, it's Ardella vision. It's not ADHD vision. So that is the video for today. So this is a very quaint night for me. I finally cleaned my apartment and I feel like $1,000,000. I'm really grateful to finally feel full of peace right now, and God definitely carried me through a lot of that. Let me tell you, he's my best friend. So Thank you again, everybody, for watching. My fellow visionaries, let's envision better lives for ourselves and share our journey with other people as I do with you. So that is my video for tonight. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. If you are not already part of the visionary family, please subscribe and click that gray bell to be notified the moment I upload another video every Wednesday on my journey to inspire you to capture the vision of your life. So that is my little explanation of this channel and how it came about. It came about through depression and figuring out myself and sharing with you the process along the way. On the back end of it all, God was there the whole time. So you all know by now that you are in my prayers, and now you know my heart a little bit more. So thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.